Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin. Once again, thanks for your support. Okay, I hope you had a good Monday. Hope you have a really good week wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. And obviously stay tuned. And once again, thanks for your support. Okay, I just want to reassure you, okay, that personally I think we're still in a bull run. We're having a correction. I will keep telling you every day and remind you of this chart. Okay, look at the monthly time frame. And we are in a bull run effectively, and we've got overextended. Look at the green candles here, massive green candles. But what I'm going to do right now is show you a segment of a video just to back up my claim that we're still in a bull run as well, from a very clever guy called Willy Woo. Okay, I'll just play you this bit of video right now, and he just reaffirms my own beliefs that we are in a bull run, and we've got a bit overextended, and we're obviously looking for continuation in the bull run after a level of support and basically a squeeze, which is what I've been telling you for many weeks now since we did break down. Okay, and don't forget, I did tell you we would break down. Okay, and don't forget, I'm telling you we're going to go to 200k and we're going to have a continuation of the bull run. And each scenario you get trolls on the comments and people that are in disbelief, because like I said to you yesterday and reminded you, okay, dumb money selling up here and dumb money buying up here. Sorry, dumb money buys big green candles, and dumb money was selling down here. Okay, selling what they think is the bottom. Potentially there is a probability that we could have a little bit more of a dip. You're fully aware, but we're not in a bear market. That's what I'm trying to say. The dumb money, the bears, they're calling the bear market, and I'm still calling the bull market. The smart money is accumulating, so you're fully aware of all that. I'll keep reminding you every day of that. Okay, smart money is accumulating. So yeah, I'll just play you this little bit of a video right now just to show you, okay, what he's saying about this particular bull run at the moment.
Where we are today from a market structure standpoint, and kind of what are you looking for moving forward? So are there specific milestones? Are there specific things happening with the on-chain data that you'll say, hey, this is going to be a big moment. We don't know when it'll happen, but I'm looking for it. Or is it more so you just wait till the on-chain metrics develop and then analyze what kind of happens in real time?
Yeah, right now the big story is like, when does this accumulation band pop? It sounds almost funny, if you talk to people on crypto Twitter, because everyone's so bearish, saying we're in a bear market, and I'm like, this is a bull market. There's no mistaking this. Like, we've got X-ray vision on what the investors are doing, and it's bullish whilst price is sliding downwards. And I think the next major event is when the fundamentals squeeze the price action, and we break out of this, what I'd call a reaccumulation band, right in the middle of a bull market, like a bearish shock that is now being shrugged off. So that's the next thing I'm looking for.
Yes, that's basically Willy Woo, but just because he thinks it and I think it doesn't mean it is what it is. Okay, I want to reassure you, it is just a theory, and it is technical analysis, and it. Just because I'm saying 200k and he's saying 200k and we're still in a bull run and he's saying we're still in a bull run doesn't mean that we are in a bull run, because the bears could be right, we are in a bear market, but the charts tell me a story, and the fundamentals and the technicals are telling him a story as well. And that's why we've both got a belief that we are still in this bull run, and this is why I'm pushing that agenda, okay, because I do still believe we are in a bull run. I'll keep saying that. So until I see otherwise, until I see the loss of support, the key levels of support, that's when I'll tell you that in a bear market. And one of the primary key levels of support, as you're fully aware, obviously is the 5-day Gaussian channel, which you're fully aware. We're right in the middle of that at the moment, until we start to fall out below that. That's when you've got that big precursor, that sort of big tick. Yeah, you're under pressure, you're in a bear market, and you're going to struggle to come back up for air. And until you get back above those levels, that's when you reclaim that bull market to the upside. So basically, like I says, we're breaking down, and on the monthly, if we do start to lose a 20 MA, even that is a massive precursor to you're in a bull run, because when you do come down, you're losing it, your bull run right there is over, obviously, and you're entering that bear market. So right now, you've just got overextended. You can see pure greed, pure FOMO. We were a little bit before a time where we should be, to be honest with you. Obviously, you're fully aware of that potential manipulation in the market right there. And we're just hugging support, aren't we? We're hugging the 1272. We're not falling through that. We've had 1, 2, 3 months of just holding above that at the moment. So that's really good. It's solid. In any house that gets built, you must build a foundation, a solid foundation, before you can start building on top of that. And that's exactly what's happening here for Bitcoin. You're building a solid foundation on the 1272, aren't you? You know, on multiple time frames, you're just not losing that as support right now. So you can see, boom, 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 boom. Look at it, it's solid. You are being squeezed, just like Willy Woo says. There is a squeeze coming, okay, and potentially a supply shock is coming. This is what ignited the bull run last year as well. Supply shock, obviously, for the halvening, which you're fully aware of, and obviously, you know, that sort of sparked that bull run, which it always does. This is why you have the cycles. So if you want to, I'll drop a link to this video because it is really interesting, the rest of the stuff that he says in it about the super cycle theory. And he says that potentially this is the last sort of cycle for Bitcoin before it just keeps going upwards and upwards and upwards to 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. You know, we won't enter that sort of multi-year bear market that everyone anticipates. And we're going to have that supply shock and basically a bear shock. So this is what I'm foreseeing personally, you know, with my analytics here. And I do think that we're living in the perfect storm as well. Okay, we're living in the perfect storm. There's a lot of talk of, you know, this argument between inflation and deflation. And if we do enter deflation, then anything that's has purchasing power will obviously, you know, go up in price because the purchasing power of that becomes greater, you know. And there's this confluence between the DXY and Bitcoin. When the DXY is going up, Bitcoin's going down. And when the DXY is going down, obviously Bitcoin's going up because it's a hedge against that. So there might be some sort of cross point where both go up. Do you get what I mean? So we'll see. No one knows. No one's got a crystal ball, but it's just all theory, isn't it? And technical analysis is exactly what it is. So yeah, right now, I mean, Bitcoin is holding key support. And you can see the 20 coming down on its head, and this 1272 holding its ass. And like I said to you multiple times over the past few weeks, some kind of squeeze is coming, okay? You only have to look at the 20 coming down and the hold of support, you know, over the next week or couple of weeks or so. Something will happen here for Bitcoin. And like I said to you, you know, you got the bear shock. Pay attention. You know, everyone down here is really bearish for continuation. Everyone up here was really bullish for continuation. What happened? The opposite. What's going to happen there? Hopefully the opposite. So yeah, it's just a little update for you today. I won't go on too much about Bitcoin, but hopefully I'll give a little bit more detailed analysis for you tomorrow. But you know, for me personally, I think that Bitcoin's holding support, and until you lose that support, you don't go short, okay? And ignore the FUD, and ignore the dumb money, and ignore what the bear market and the bears are saying about pushing the bear market agenda. For me, I just see a beautiful more upside in this bull market, whether or not we do have a dip. And this is what I want to remind you as well. You know, this is the eventual target for me and for a lot of people in this bull market. It doesn't mean that, you know, we can't come down to 20K or 25K or even dip right down to here. As long as we don't lose this wave one high up here at 14K, if we lose that, we invalidate the Elliott wave theory and the potential for the deep wave 4 pullback before continuation, because you could do something like this. I'll tell you straight off the bat, you do something like this, ABC, we do something like that, consolidate in a bear market. You know, we're not in a bear market yet, but if we do enter that bear market and you've got the signals that will tell you where we're in the bear market, as long as we don't fall below this wave one high, we can still continue eventually up to these particular price predictions and targets, just to Elliott wave theory, okay? But what you would be doing if you did fall into a bear market right here, you would be invalidating this structural support which is held in previous bull markets. So yeah, that's it moving forward. I'll be back tomorrow with an update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you once again for your support. Back tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.